Hi everybody. I decided to record this message so I can answer all of your questions at once instead of individually. So what I'm up to right now is I am working on finding advertisers to cover production costs for the magazine, including printing and stuff like that. I've become aware that large beauty and fashion-based companies prefer to advertise in larger publications, so I've been in talks with my distributor about having a larger launch for the first issue of Glass, between 10 and 20,000 copies, either for summer or fall. When I started this project, I had the idea of having a small, niche, artsy fashion magazine. But after all the hard work I've put into Glass, I feel that I should reach for the stars and shoot for having the next big beauty fashion magazine. Before the issue has even launched, the number of copies we plan to print has risen from 1,000 to 10,000, and distribution will increase as awareness of our brand grows. Because Glass is growing, I have to grow also. So every day I'm learning new things at an alarmingly fast rate and having to keep my chin up when things get overwhelming, which they often do. However, I'm completely committed to this project and will not stop until Glass is as established as possible. I've spent months of my life working on the first and second issues of Glass, and I believe that there's a lot of promise for the style of magazine that we're creating. That being said, I want to make sure I take the appropriate amount of time to work on launching it rather than rushing it out. I've been feeling a lot of pressure lately since so many people are asking about the magazine and its arrival date on newsstands on a daily basis. The reason I haven't confirmed a date yet is because things are still in motion and constantly moving forwards. I haven't decided at this time whether I should wait until fall to do a larger launch, mainly because spring and fall issues have much better sales typically, and since waiting will likely mean more advertisers, which means more money, which means more copies across the country. Shoppers Drug Mart is very interested in stocking Glass in all of their top stores across Canada, and if this happens, these stores alone will need several thousand copies of the magazine. Also, Givenchy is interested in advertising in Glass, but they might wait if I don't increase the number of copies being put into circulation. So that's something I have to think about. I've been advised by a couple of consultants that possibly I should keep Glass as a Greater Toronto Area publication and target smaller businesses to cover my overhead. But I'm really set on working with my distributor and creating a nationwide publication. I really love the people who I've chosen to help me work on this project, and they believe it has a lot of promise, as do I, and I just feel that I would be selling everybody short if I make Glass a GTA magazine instead of a national publication. That being said, I have to find advertisers since producing extra copies of the first issue will end up costing between $25,000 and $30,000. Might sound like a lot to some of you, but printing is very expensive, and my printer is the top recommended printer that works with my distributor. He's been a friend of my distributor's for about 20 years, and he also prints the top selling magazine in the country right now, so the quality is really amazing. In regards to questions about the second issue is 250 pages. So we've doubled in size from the first to the second issue, and we've increased the dimensions to 9 by 12 to have a more coffee table book feel. It's going to look absolutely wonderful. I'm so excited to see it in print. It contains the work of many international contributors, some of the most incredible makeup, hair, wardrobe styling, and photography I've ever seen. I feel very blessed to be able to publish these bodies of work, so thank you very much to everybody who's contributed their hard work so far to Glass magazine, and I hope you will continue to contribute once we start working on the third issue, because without all of you there is no awesome new magazine called Glass. So thank you all very much. I also want to thank Alex Evans for helping me in the early stages of production for Glass, and Brianne Burnell for taking over and working tirelessly to increase the quality of the design aspect of the magazine. Thank you to Alyssa Garrison for stepping in as a managing editor to take some of the weight off my shoulders so I can focus on securing content for Glass and also deal with the production aspect of the magazine. So that's it for now. If you have any questions that have not been answered in this message, please email me at jasmineglass@glassmagazine.ca and I will respond as soon as possible. If it takes a couple of days, it's because emails of immediate urgency are answered first. I sent out emails to people in ad sales at most major brands, you know, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Fendi, Prada, all of these over the last couple of weeks. And in the next couple of weeks, I will be following up these 400 or so emails with phone calls, so I'll be quite busy. But I will try my best to get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you all for your continued support. It certainly means the world to me, and definitely keeps me on track when things get crazy around here. So thank you very much.